Hi, Shaughnessy Narth, President and CEO of Excel Realty and Mortgage. This is In the Know for March 2023. You know what March is? Well, for a lot of people, it's March Madness for basketball. But you know what's really been maddening? Is the last 4 weeks in our market. Let's talk about it. Okay guys, so mortgage-backed securities over the last 4 weeks have really just taken a beating. And basically the 10-year treasury has gone up by about 70 basis points during the last 4 weeks. And the 10-year treasury is what affects mortgage bonds, which affects mortgage rates. So let's talk about the market and what's happening now and what's gonna happen here in the near future, because we are right on the verge of a change in the market, and I want you to be aware of it. I want you to make sure that you go out there and talk to your clients and make sure that they are aware of it to where they can make a decision right now, because now is the time to do it. So listen up. So over the last 4 weeks, things have gotten a lot worse in the industry as far as mortgage rates. But there are a couple things that affect the market as a whole. Well, one is going to be supply, just like anything else. Supply and demand, and actually for fun, look up tulip mania. It's something in the 1600s that happened. Just look it up. It's fun to take a look at. But supply and demand. So we have had a period of time where there is still a serious lack of supply right now. And you'd think, well, the market would be extremely hot because of that. Well, it would be, but we had another problem. And the other side of it is mortgage interest rates. So mortgage interest rates have really come up by a huge margin over the last year plus. So let's say in the end of 2021, someone could get an interest rate at the high 2s, maybe early 3s. Well, now it's into the 7s, maybe mid 7s even right now. So that really affects the ability to purchase for somebody, but it's not only that, it affects mentally the ability to purchase. A lot of people that were on the fence before, maybe they were gonna buy and they just jumped off the fence the wrong way and they said, hey, I'm not gonna buy for the next year or whatever until interest rates come back down. Right now, your client can get a much better deal on a purchase. So sellers are more willing to, for one, price the property at a level that it probably should be at. But for two, they're willing to give some concessions on those purchases. So where before there were multiple offers on every home and the homes would sell very quickly, way above the list price and that type of thing. Homes right now are being listed at the price they probably should be at, and they're actually selling pretty quickly. It's just that there's not a lot of homes out there for sale to begin with. So let's talk about when the change is gonna happen. Okay guys, I really want you to look at your calendar right now and circle May 10th. May 10th is when the market is going to change, and it's gonna be a little bit crazy. It's gonna get heated up. And so you have a couple months right now to where you can still get a good deal with your client and have that benefit of interest rates coming down in late summer. In fact, I'm going to tell you a little thing that one of our loan officers likes to say around here. And he says, marry the property and date the rate. And that just means that the property, you're getting it, let's say you're buying a house for $900,000 right now. Well, when the interest rates come down, that might be $1 million for that house. So you're able to get a good deal that is for the long term on the house, on the purchase. The interest rate is going to fluctuate. And so you can always refinance and get a better deal if interest rates come down, which we absolutely believe that they will be coming down in the near future. In fact, I think in the next couple months, what you're going to see is interest rates, vacillating all over the place. Up, down, sideways. But I think in general, they are gonna get a little bit better over the next couple months, okay? But then you're gonna hit May 10th. Interest rates are really gonna start coming down at that point. Now, are they gonna come down to the low 3s again? No, they're not. It's gonna probably be the low fives, maybe even the high fours, which is a normal market for us here. Interest rates should be probably in the 4 to 5% range. That is a normal market. And therefore, the supply issue is going to really come into hyper focus, and it's going to be a heated up market again, and buyers are going to want to get back in and purchase, but it's going to now be a seller's market again, where they can list it a little bit higher. They can ask for no contingencies. They can, have multiple offers on the property and get a little bit more than what their list price was, that type of thing. So I really want you to look at your database right now. Talk to anybody that you've been talking with over the last year or two. And if they didn't buy, they really should strongly consider buying now before the market changes. Because once it does, it's going to be hard as a buyer out there. In fact, share this video with your buyers. Look down below, you press share, you send it over to them. Not a big deal. And if I'm talking to you as a buyer, hello, nice to meet you. Guys, get on this now, because the market is going to change. We're going to have a very good last 3 quarters of the year for 2023 and beyond. Okay, let's circle those calendars for May 10th, and let me explain exactly why we believe that mortgage interest rates are going to come down pretty dramatically from May 10th on. So the market is going to change because of the fact that the inflationary reports are going to get better as of May 10th on. And it's not like we can predict the future. It's a matter of doing due diligence on it and listening to people that actually understand the market as a whole. And you can really see that as of May 10th, that report that will come out will show that inflation is getting under control, and the market's gonna love that, and it's going to affect mortgage interest rates, because mortgage interest rates are really based upon inflation. So inflation is the arch enemy of mortgage interest rates. So that CPI report, that is really for April, but it comes out on May 10th. It actually comes out every month if there's a CPI report. And like I said, for the next couple months, I think interest rates are going to get a little bit better, but you're going to see a dramatic change as of May 10th. And then we're going to be into the summer months, which is the buying season for buyers anyways. And people are going to want to get back in. So by the end of May, June, July, those months are going to be a hot market, guys. So again, get your clients on board now and look at purchasing now. If you're working with a good loan officer, hey, stay with that loan officer and work together. If you're not, or if you want to try somebody else out, we have awesome loan officers here. We have awesome realtors here as well. So, give me a call, shoot me a message, DM me, whatever, and we will hook you up with somebody that is really going to work in your best interest, in your client's best interest. Okay, guys, this has been In the Know for March 2023. See ya.